So as promised, I am going to record a 1 dumbbell upper body lift. Super simple, sticking with the same sets and reps as last time, 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps, depending on how you're feeling. I'm gonna go ahead and go through all the exercises so that you can kind of determine what dumbbell you might want. And obviously it's okay to have more than just 1 dumbbell available to switch around. So the first thing that we're gonna do is a single arm hammer curl. To press, we will do 10 to 12 on one side, depending on what weight you chose, and then we will immediately go into the other side and then rest. Do 4 rounds. Single arm row, same idea here. We want to just row in, keeping that elbow close to the rib cage, going for 10 to 12, switching sides, 10 to 12, 4 rounds. Next, we will hold the dumbbell with both hands all the way down extended, keeping the elbows in for a concentration curl, okay? So as you can tell already, you can go decently heavy on this 1 dumbbell, okay? Next, we're gonna do a plank drag through. So for that, you're just gonna get down in the plank position, long arm, your dumbbell is gonna be on one side. You're gonna pull through, that's 1, 2, etc., all the way to 10. Easy enough. And the last one is a 1 dumbbell overhead tricep extension. I like to hold mine, if I'm just using 1 dumbbell, I like to hold it on each side instead of that weird, like, you know what I'm saying. Anyways, okay, so curl to press is first. Single arm. I'm gonna do my first set with 1 weight to see how I'm feeling, and then I'll probably go up from there. Okay? Okay. Let's do it then. 10 to 12, that's totally up to you based on what weight you chose, how you're feeling. Use this first set too as just a way to check out the vibes. Your body's gonna feel different every day. You might have done really strong yesterday and then today feels like crap, okay? You don't really know until you get inside the movement. This is 5. 6. 10. I'm gonna go for 12 on this first set. That doesn't mean that's right for you, okay? 1 more on this side for me. Good, immediately switch over. What's nice about single arm movements and single leg movements is because you're doing 1 side at a time, that first side that you do gets a really good rest by the time you actually revisit it. That's 6. Eee. 4 more if you're going for 12. We be moving fast today, by the way. Perfect. I am gonna go for 10 reps on the next 3 sets. I think, based on what my shoulder was feeling, we'll see. We might change, I don't know. Also, I have to brag on this dress. First of all, most of the time, if you ever see me in Lulu, which I do wear Lululemon, okay? But most of the time, it is hand-me-downs, okay? I've got a bunch of friends that love Lulu, and they'll just give me their leggings and stuff. Let's go ahead and start. 10 to 12. This one I actually bought because I saw it and I was like, well, first of all, I had somebody that had a discount. So anyways, I did buy this one because it's an athletic dress with a built-in bra, built-in shorts with a foam pocket, and and get this, halfway. You know how when you wear these kinds of pieces, you have to like take the whole thing off to go to the bathroom? This one's not like that. It has shorts that pull down apart from the dress. I know. When I discovered that, I was like, I wish I had the money to buy 1,000,000 more. But Lululemon is overpriced. I said it, okay? It's the truth. Excited when I find it at a thrift store, but please. I'm like, you want how much for a pair of leggings just because your brand is on it? Forget that crap. Sorry, Lulu, I'll never be a true supporter, okay? I just can't. I cannot fully support a brand that just overcharges the average person for fabric. Forget that. Few more. Actually, I'm changing my mind here. Not on reps, on sets. Because I'm just like realizing, I'm like, we will literally not get through all this stuff if we do 4 sets. So let's do 3 sets of 10 to 12. See, I told you, you don't know until you're in it how long these things be taking. So 1 more set of curl to press, and then we're gonna do single arm row. I will do 12 on each side of that, okay? And I also will go up in weight, so. And remember, if you don't have a lot of time, let's go into our last set. On vacation or whatever, you do not have in between sets. Normally, I do not recommend this. I want you to recover. I want you to just chillax because our lifting workouts are not meant to be our cardio workouts, okay? They're separate, okay? But if you're on a trip and you're doing a workout like this, maybe on the rest in between, you do high knees, butt kicks, skaters, mountain climbers, burpees, you know, something that's gonna keep your heart rate up. That way you're just kind of kicking it all out, okay? You can do that kind of stuff. Lost count. I'm gonna do 2 more because I have no idea how many I've done. Somebody should fire me, to be honest. All right, last one on this side, and then we'll go into those single arm rows. You can obviously use a bench or something on this next exercise if you have it or want it, but I'm not going to, just because I want you to be able to see the workout fully with just 1 dumbbell and no extra equipment, okay? Halfway. That's 8. We're doing 2 more. Yee! 1 more. All right. So I'm gonna go here. You can obviously lean your forearm on that upper thigh if you need to, okay? It just almost is like you putting your hand on a bench or putting your knee up on a bench for that row. But we're taking the equipment out for funsies, okay? You can also use a chair or whatever. 12 each side. Do not flare out that elbow. Let's go. We're keeping the elbow in, close to the rib cage, okay? That's 2. Woo! Yee! I'm all over the place here. That's 5. 8. 1 more on this side. We'll immediately go into the other side. Switch. There you go. Just making sure you can see me. You like my unwashed fro? There's a story to that. So I wash my hair like every 4 days because What's the freaking point when I'm just gonna get sweaty again, especially in the freaking summer? Give me a few more. One more. Take a rest. 2 more sets of that. So, but today was it. I've been sweating. I taught this morning in the hot room. Sweat. I'm like, heck yeah. Hair wash day. I get home. The power was out. I was like, I ain't leaving the house with 0 air, like blow, nothing. I'm like, okay, so I guess I put my hair up in a clippy again for the millionth day in a row. Whatever, I guess. All right, second set. All the way to 12 if you can. If you're going extra heavy on weight, 10 is totally fine. Halfway. That's 9. 2 more. Last one. Perfect. Switching over. Whee. If you need a challenge, do a little hold there, okay? Nice little squeeze. Halfway. Good, that's 10. Give me 2 more. 1 more. Good, take a rest. 1 more set of that, and then we're gonna do that concentration curl. So you can probably go pretty heavy dumbbell on that one. If you, let's say you're on a trip or something and you don't have access to multiple dumbbells and you're just using the one, go up 1 reps that time. It is okay to modify that way and be like, I don't have a heavy weight, so I'm gonna go for 15 to 20 reps each time. That works, okay? You're still wearing out the muscle. That's what we're looking for, okay? You're a third of the way through your workout already. See why we did not have time for all the sets? I was like, what am I thinking? What are you thinking, girl? I just kept writing exercises, okay? Good, that's 3. You can also be here, so you don't have to rest on your knee if you don't want to, okay? You can just have a little lean forward. That's 8. You can also rest your hand on a chair if you've got it. 1 more. Or the wall, whatever you need to do. You can make this look however you want. Elbows in. Seven. 2 more if you're going to 12. Good. So on this next one, so this is what it looks like, okay? I will probably go to 15, okay? Because I'm pretending this is the dumbbell I brought with me on vacation, in the car, on the weekend trip, whatever. Which, and a good example of this is literally this weekend. I am going on a girls' trip for 1 night, but Saturday morning, my crew knows me, okay? One of them's even in this group. They know me, okay? They already know. Brittany's gonna wake up. She's gonna do a workout. I said, I'm bringing my speaker. Anybody can join. But it's like, I'll be doing a workout with just dumbbells and my body weight. And guess what? I'm gonna probably sweat my butt off. And it's gonna be just fine. So I'm going to 15, pretending like this is the only one I brought, okay? That's 5. If you have a heavier one right now, go to 10 to 12 and then take your extra recovery, okay? That's 10. 13. 1 more here. Perfect. Take a rest. I know. There should be a compilation of every single time. There's a million. Speaking of hair, it's summertime. Don't mess with it. Okay? Don't mess with it. I'm in that in-between spot. You know, like last year I cut my hair off last March. And, which was great. I loved it for a time. But now I'm like, okay, I'm trying to grow it out. But it's at that in-between stage where it's just touching your shoulders. You know if you hold on a little bit longer that you'll be there, but it's just hard to do that. Dude, when you hit summer, leave your hair alone, okay? That's 5. Put it up in a clip, put it up in a messy bun, and just don't cut it, don't trim it, don't do nothing to it. Give me 2 more. Perfect. You're gonna be tempted, just leave it. I finally got to the point too where I'm like, I can just throw it up in a clippy, or I can throw it up in a bun while I'm working out. When it's short, it's so cute, but when your hair is this curly, you can't just, if your hair is short and curly, you gotta fix it every day. And you also can't really put it up. It sucks. But when it's fixed, it looks so cute. You've had a different life. Halfway through your workout, going into that concentration curl. And I think actually we'll have time, since this is not a single arm movement, to do another set of this. I'm keeping time into account of all these things that we've got. That's 7. I got my fan on me. It's humid today. It's not hot. It is humid. This weather, I cannot keep up. 2 more. Last one. Yeah, I'm complaining about the weather again. Because we had so many days in a row of sunshine and warmth. Like Edie and I were to lay by the pool, and you know what I'm saying? Life was good up in there. But now it's storming, it's raining. You want to know why? Because I mopped my whole house yesterday. Every freaking time I mop. Every time. Because then the dogs, I got multiple dogs, and I'm trying to like wrap them up in a towel and then carry them inside so that they're not freaking destroying my whole house. Never works. Let's do one more set of concentration curls, and then we're gonna go do those plank dumbbell drag throughs, okay? Those will be fun. Six. Sticking with 15, okay? Or go to 20, however you feel. Two more. One more. Good. So if I go out of frame, you know what we're doing here. We're doing the long arm, pull the dumbbell through. That's 1, 2, all the way to 12, okay? We can do 4 sets as well, so let's go. Start with your dumbbell on one side so that it's already ready to pull through, okay? Let's go. That's 3. Woo, I almost fell. On my face. 5. All the way to 12. 7. 2 more. Last one. Perfect. We got 4 sets. No, I did not go heavy enough. Not surprised. Got 4 sets of these, and then we'll have 4 sets of overhead tricep extensions, okay? Step on the dance floor. Now, I'm showing you guys this because who cares? You've seen me lift in a swimsuit at this point. See how it's connected? But it's not back here. So that's where you can pull it down. I said, most clothes that I wear, like sports bras and stuff, I'm like, there's no way a woman made this, but I'm like, a woman designed this. She knew. Second set. Go. 6. Make sure you're reaching that arm all the way through, that opposite arm. That's 9. 2 more. Perfect. Oh, I've not taken this bracelet off one time, and I almost wear this every day. I've cycled in it, I've ran in it, I've taught in it. I love it. And I also love that I can wear like my sporty dress with my tennis shoes and still be like, look, I'm girly. Yeah. All right, 2 more sets here. How you doing? Great. All right. Let's go. 2 more. 1 more. Good. 1 more set. And then we go into our overhead tricep extensions. Okay. Perfect. Less than 10 minutes. I'm so glad I had this fan because now I'm not super sweaty. I don't want to shower again, okay? I showered this morning. And I'll have it on me during my little treadmill walk too. My treadmill walk, that's my precious time every day. Because that's the time where I like watch my little my crime show, or I watch my Love is Blind or whatever the heck. You know, my like mom shows where I'm like, nobody talk to me, just leave me alone, let me have my privacy. 5. Halfway. 8. 10, give me 2 more. 1 more. Perfect. So, I like, for a 1 dumbbell movement, I like to have it like this. It just feels better to me, okay? I'm probably gonna go for 12. We do have 4 sets, we have time. First set, I'm gonna use this weight. I might go up, who knows? Who knows? Or maybe I'll go to 15 and be wild. Grab that dumbbell. And remember the key here, elbows in towards the head, okay? That's 3. Halfway. If you're going to 12. 8. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Yeah, I'm gonna go to 15 for sure. Next round. When you get tired, or even if you lose focus, your elbows start to do this. Bring them back together, okay? Because that way, when you're doing that, you're not really getting any of that tricep muscle. Bring it forward, okay? That's when you're gonna get it. Oh, man. I saw a video where I was just like, oh, it was so disturbing. Not disturbing, alarming. But it was kind of just talking about once you're over the age of 30, women, how much muscle and bone that women start to lose, especially muscle, every year. If you're not strength training. But it was talking about like, dude, if you're over 30, 35 and you're not strength training, you're gonna be in for a rude awakening much sooner than you think. And it just made me really think about the current fad of losing weight without lifting, or just leaving movement completely out of the equation. Dude, at our age, we just cannot do that. There are more important things to think about at our age, going to 15, than aesthetics and just being thin, okay? 2 more. Good. I'm not willing to lose my muscle mass, my balance, all of that stuff. And unfortunately, I'm seeing, you know, my two grandmothers are still alive, even though my grandpas have passed away. They're just still kicking. But my grandmas are still alive, and obviously my mother. But I'm seeing, because they were raised in the generation where you do not strength train as a woman, you just focus, you don't really exercise at all. You just focus on being as small as possible. I'm starting to see those things hurt them in their older age. Hip displacements, hip surgeries, all sorts of stuff, because all they did was basically starve themselves to be a certain size. And we can't blame them, because it was cultural. There was no education when it came to the benefits of strength training for women for them yet. But we have the knowledge now, and people still are not doing it. It is so important. So I'm so proud of you and your friends, your mothers, your grandmothers. One more. Your children, your friends, your community. They are watching you even though you think they are not. And they are seeing you do this kind of stuff. You're planting seeds. So keep showing up and keep doing it, okay? Especially if you've got buddies, you've got women around you in your life that are really focused on the scale and size, and which occasionally I support those goals, okay? But if you're doing it without strength training, you ain't got my support. You do not have my support at all, because you're not doing yourself any favors. Like, bye. You ain't got no muscle. 10 years from now, last set here, and then we have a finisher, okay? You're gonna be regretting it. And when you're 70, you ain't gonna be thinking so much about the size of your jeans. You're gonna be thinking, can I play with my grandkids and my great-grandkids? Can I live on my own longer than the people around me because I took care of my body? It's about autonomy in the future too. Few more. 2 more. I might have taken you over, but it's all right. We're gonna be okay. Okay. Is this the right weight I want? Oh, this is probably not the weight I want to use, but it's okay. So we are going to do halos, which is a round. Okay, we're going to do 10 one side, quick break, 10 the other, keeping the arms up the whole time. We're going to go in 3, 2, and 1. 2, Halfway with this side. 7. Don't hit your head. I did that so many times in my life. 2 more. Good. Quick break. We're going to be switching whatever direction you started with. Just go in the other direction. Take your time. You do not have to be rushed here, okay? Whee! Halfway. Good, that's 8. 2 more on the side. 1 more. Take a little rest. Let's do that one more time each side, okay? 10 and 10. 3, 2, and 1. You know exactly what you're doing now. You know it's the last thing. Halfway, so take your time, okay? You do not have to be with me. Keep those arms up. 8. Woohoo! Last one on the side. Quick rest. We're switching over in 3, 2, and 1. Lord, shoulders halfway. Regretting all those planks I taught in class today. 9. 1 more. Perfect. Put that to the side. 30 minutes. If you wanted to make it longer, start from the top and maybe do 2 to 3 sets of each. Or add in cardio in between. Bodyweight cardio. You can make it almost 15 minutes longer probably by doing 30, 45 seconds in between those sets, okay? Amazing job. Thanks for showing up. Bookmark this for vacation, for girls trip, whatever the heck you're doing. Limited time workout, also a good one to bookmark. Thank you so much for showing up. Bye.